result the team were expecting today. Walk me through kind of your thoughts just coming off the ground.
Yeah, obviously a weird kind of game of cricket. Yeah, we're probably just a little bit slow to adapt to the surface potentially. And look, they're a quality team and they bowled really well up top and put us under a lot of pressure. And yeah, today we didn't adapt quick enough, and yeah, we saw a bit of scrap in the end, but 92 was never really going to be enough. If we could put 120, 130 on the board, that might have been a different story. But yeah, today wasn't that day.
Look all that easy for either set of batters out there today. Yeah, what can you kind of tell us about what the comms were coming back from the batters about what it was like out there?
Yeah, there's sort of mixed comms because at the start it was obviously doing a little bit with the new ball, with the seamers, and then yeah, we sort of through the middle, just sort of held in the wicket, and obviously Keshav bowled really well through the middle there and put us on a lot of pressure. Yeah, and then we saw Satner just do what Satner sort of does. What did he bowl? 4 overs, 1 for 8 or something, 2 for 8. And really put them under a lot of pressure chasing such a small target. Yeah.
What are when you're in those moments and you're defending a small target, and what are some of the conversations that are happening out in the middle? The team's scrapping together, and what's kind of the message that the leadership group is sending the boys at that time?
Yeah, we as a group, we thrive scrapping. We talk about it a lot, and in the middle, at the middle part of the game, we just came together and said, let's just make this the hardest 92 runs for them to get. And yeah, I think we made it look pretty hard for them at times there. Yeah.
I think the fielding effort in particular, you always expect it from black cap sides, but even more noticeable tonight, guys throwing themselves around. Yeah, is that part of the direct comms that kind of goes out to guys before getting on there?
Yeah, 100%. Just 100% commit, trust yourself out there. Saw Tim Robinson putting some amazing yards on the far side there, and even got himself under the lid as well. Unfortunately, put that chance down, but yeah, it was awesome to see him do what he does.
And then just a word on the skipper as well. That, as you said earlier, that is quite an effort with the ball. Produced some really good performances in the last 2 months over in India as well. And maybe even sometimes historically can be a bowler that goes under the radar a wee bit, I think. What value does he bring to this black cap side?
Oh, 100%. His bowling is unbelievable. We saw that today. And his batting's just gone from strength to strength over the last couple of years. See him up at 6 today, which, yeah, is awesome. He's played some amazing knocks over the last couple of months. Just leading this team with real tenacity and calmness, I guess, which is what you sort of need out there, and especially in T20 cricket.
Just a word on the South African side. It's a side full of, I think there are 4 debutants in it tonight, so probably a few guys that our squad hasn't played before. What were kind of some of the I guess some of the prep that happens around when you play guys that maybe you haven't come up against before?
Yeah, there's obviously a little bit of video work with our analyst Hamish. We, obviously with the SA20 have access to a lot of footage and a lot of high-level cricket that they play in their country, so tapped into that. And then obviously tapping into the likes of James Neesham, who's also played in that competition, and Devon Conway, seeing what they have to say on their players. Sort of just a mixture between that sort of stuff. And actually we played a tour in the winter, and a few of those guys played in that, which was really cool. So I've played actually a few of them before, the 2 Herman brothers, Gerald, and a couple others. So I guess we take a little bit of a input from that.
And just for you personally, Zach, finished up that tour of the White Ball Tour of India, came home and had probably a bit of time off from the game, both domestically and internationally. So, yeah, how's that break been for you personally, and how satisfying is it to be back and produce tonight 2 really good overs, going for not too many?
Yeah, had about 4 weeks gym block without any cricket, which Chris Donaldson put me through my paces, which is always challenging, but great. And yeah, feeling nice and strong. Just mentally refreshed a little bit. It was really nice to be back out there with the lads today. Really excited to be a part of this team again, and yeah, really looking forward to digging in the next 4 games.
Speaking on those, and this will be the last one from me, but the team heads to Hamilton tomorrow for the second of 5 T20s. What can you take away from this performance tonight that'll, hopefully help moving into Hamilton?
Yeah, I think bowlers can take a little bit of confidence from how we bowled. Obviously, the wicket was very helping, very sporting. And also we've had a look at their players. We know what they're going to sort of throw at us, which is, I guess, helps in certain ways. But they also had a look at us and they know what we're going to front up like. So, yeah, it should be a good game too.